Hey everyone, my name is Chloe and welcome to the start of another weekly reading vlog. So the backlist readathon kind of messed me up. So today's Sunday, March 14th. Today is Pi Day and my nephew's 13th birthday. So he is joining the teenager club. So for those of you who know my sister Alana, it is her youngest boy. He is now a teenager. And that's just crazy. That is crazy. I was in college and she had her C-section plan. So I had like a quiz or a test or something. And so I took it like as early as I could in the morning and then came home because I went to college a couple hours away from here. And so I came here and I remember I gave Cooper his first bottle. And he was just such a sweet little thing, and now he's 13 and he's still a sweet little thing. But yeah, so that's fun. Pi Day, birthday, all the good things. So today is another gloomy, gray, yucky day, and I'm just sitting outside of Target because I've been ordering clothes for Ainsley because I had I got a package of tank tops for Ainsley and I needed to take them back because I got some other ones cheaper elsewhere. So I took them back and like, I am looking good today, you guys, like clearly looking good. And it is one of the busiest days Target has ever seen. Okay. So I'm like, okay, no big deal. I'm still just going to walk in and go to the little return desk, which is right in the very front. I'm not going to see anybody, like whatever. 3 people that I know are the 3 people that are in the returns thing. So I'm just all in my glory and that's great. I'm in flip-flops even though it's like 40 degrees, but I just wanted the quickest clothes to get out the door. So that's where I'm at. So yeah, did that. And now I'm going to go home. It's like 3 o'clock nap time. I have been like an Energizer bunny today, which today is the start of daylight savings time. So it means we lost an hour, and it just proves to me how mental, like what a mental thing like tiredness can be, if that makes any sense. Because today I didn't wake up till 6:15 and I normally get up like 5:30. And so to me, I like mentally, I think I was like, oh, I got all this extra sleep, even though I knew like I was up at 2 o'clock when it skipped 2 o'clock. It went from 1:59 to 3 o'clock. So like I knew that I didn't actually get an extra hour. And yet like mentally, I think I was like, cool, I woke up at 6:15. I'm good. So I did 2 loads of laundry, put it all away and everything, went through Annie's closet and pulled out and her drawers and everything, and pulled out everything that was too small, because that feels so good. Like putting everything away, because now with Ainsley's closet, I just take it and put it in Annie's, because Annie is a bigger kid. So she's not anywhere near like bigger kid than Ainsley was, because Ainsley was tiny. And so she'll get there soon enough, and she's got enough closet space that I'll just move it from one kid to the other instead of like boxing it up in between. That doesn't make sense. So yeah, so I did all of that. I have just been like on top of everything this morning, and it feels so good. But then I put the kids down for a nap, and I'm like, this weather is such good napping weather. I could 100% go to sleep, but I got out of the house to come to Target because hopefully that will like energize me and keep me up, because now at this point, like I have to get up in like an hour anyway to make dinner. So might as well just keep on keeping on, because I have to edit my backlist readathon vlog to hopefully go up tomorrow. And I mean, whatever. So I've started all that, but I have like a lot of loose ends to finish. I also made coleslaw and muffins / cupcakes, which really, what's the difference? I mean, frosting, I guess, is the difference. So they're definitely more on the cupcake side. They're chocolate, so I would say they're probably cupcakes. And I do have some frosting, so I'll probably whip out the frosting, even though it's Pi Day and I made cake, but fancy that. So tonight is Soupy Sunday, which means we are having enchilada soup, and I am like a sucker for enchilada sauce. Put it on anything and I love it. And I make my own and then freeze it in mason jars. So yeah, I pulled out our last mason jar of enchilada sauce, and I'm like, do I make more? But I'm really trying to clean out the freezer because we're hopefully going to be moving in a month or 2. As soon as we find a house and can close, we're out of here. So I guess I'm not going to make more. We're just going to be without enchiladas or do store-bought for the next couple months. So yeah, that is everything. As far as like kids go, I feel like I haven't talked that much about like my kids and like what we're doing specifically with Ainsley. She has been doing so many fun things lately, and like puzzles, she is great at. Last night she did a puzzle and put it all together by herself, and Jeremy looked at the box and he said 5+, and like she is just so smart. And I know everybody thinks their kid is so smart, but she has been doing that. We've been playing like crazy eights. My mom got her little passports, and so that is like a thing that you get once a month, and it teaches kids all about different countries in the world, and so that's been so fun. I think I talked about in my last vlog, the garage Olympics we've got going on right now. Like nobody's car is in the garage because there's chalk like delineating roads and ball chutes and all that kind of stuff. So we've just been having a good old time in the gloomy weather. 'Tis spring. I think spring has sprung. So I feel like that's probably everything life-wise. So as far as reading goes, I started Are We There Yet by Kathleen West, and this is an arc that comes out, I think it'll be out by the time you see this, because I think it's March like 16th, 17th, I think it's this week, basically, is my point. And it is so good. It is so good. So this is a arc that I have on NetGalley. Thank you to Berkeley and NetGalley, because I've had this sitting in my NetGalley queue for like ever, and I've been waiting closer and closer, and then I almost forgot about it. So it is like, I could see where it's not going to be for everybody, but it is my jam, because it is a women's fiction domestic drama, I guess, a domestic drama with very short chapters, and it's so good. So the premise is basically there's these 3 moms, and they've got kids who all just entered into middle school, so they're like 13 years old. And one of the moms, like the kid, he's a boy, and he has always had like behavior issues and that kind of stuff. He's been like on an IEP, he's got learning issues, behavior issues, just kind of like the one that's going to get in trouble all the time. So there's that mom. Then there's a mom who's got this boy who is supposedly little Mr. Perfect and all of that. And then there's a girl, and the third mom has a girl. Well, I am just loving this because you're getting perspectives from all 3 women as well as the kids. Just so far, just Teddy, the golden boy, and the girl. And then a couple other perspectives thrown in, but it definitely makes sense. It's not confusing at all. And the chapters are super short. And so it's just about like Teddy, the golden boy, gets in trouble at the very beginning of the book. And so it's figuring out kind of like the way we define kids, but more so it's about the moms. And these 3 moms have been friends since these kids were like, I think the first day of kindergarten or something. So a long time, 7 years or so. And they are mom friends, but they are like so catty, I guess is the way I would say. Like they are quick to undercut each other, not of course like to their face, but like passive aggressively. And I just feel like it is resonating so much, because in certain circles, and I feel like this is something that is not necessarily true of every relationship, but especially when you get to these high socioeconomic standard, like very kind of hoity-toity schools and things like that, you get these moms who it's like, are you friends or are you not? And like when this boy gets in trouble, some of the other moms start like drawing away from her, even her best friends. And also like, I mean, she's like, my son's not like your son, who is this problem child. And the girl is getting into some stuff. And it's just, it's about how little we know of what's going on with these kids, and how, you as the parent have like this picture of your perfect child. Like I was just saying about my nephew, like he's still this perfect little baby. And they're not. They're 13. That is not like developmentally appropriate for them to be, like it is developmentally appropriate for them to test boundaries in some ways. And so I'm really liking the commentary on moms, like the mom friendship, and how these women have completely put their identities in their children and like in themselves as mothers, and they have nothing outside of their role as mother. And I feel like that is a trap that's really easy to fall into, but also really, really harmful. And like these women are not like, so the child that messed up, now it's like her reputation, her everything is destroyed because her child messed up. And it's just really an interesting commentary, and one that I find very, very relatable. And I am really liking it. And I think that like codependency thing, I kind of talked about in my last vlog, of like when you put your everything into your kids is really like toxic. And I have no idea where this book is going. It's just kind of like a domestic drama, so I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. I'm really interested. There's also, they live in a community where they've got this app called Nextdoor, and this is a real app. We had it at our last house. I don't think we have like a neighborhood email now, so it's basically the same thing, but like the old ladies are watching to like take pictures of who's leaving their trash out too long and stuff. And just all of this commentary on appearance and keeping up appearance and identity and all of that. Like, I feel like it is very, very applicable. And that's where I'm at with that. I'm like halfway through and really, really, really enjoying it. It is one that is like compulsively readable because of the short chapters and things. I'm just not wanting to put it down at all. So I'm reading that. And then I'm also like 50 pages from done in the Babysitters Club Super Mystery. And I'm not going to talk a whole lot about that just because it is our Book Sisters Book Club pick. And I read it early because I was trying to read it for the backlist readathon for middle grade, just to make sure I got that done. And shocker, I did not get it done in time. I don't know. Physical reading has just been a struggle this last week. So, yeah, I'm reading that, and that is good. It's nostalgic. It's about, like, 4 of the babysitters go to this kind of haunted mansion on vacation with a family to take care of a bunch of kids, and they're trying to figure out, is there a ghost, is somebody messing with them, what's going on, as well as get the kids like acclimated to this new town, because a lot of the kids are moving to the new town. So like I said, it's nostalgic, it's good. If it ended right now, I'd say 3 stars. It's nothing like exceptional, but it is very nostalgic. So that is everything reading wise. Now life wise, I'm going to go home and update that vlog, or like finish editing the vlog. Next week, tomorrow is Monday, and it starts C week. So I'm going to get all of the stuff for letter of the week for Ainsley done, and make her C book and do all that. Then make enchilada soup, and I think that's it. So that's the plan. I will check in later. It is Monday, Fun Day Monday, and we are playing in the garage because I have wisened up. So I don't know if you can hear Annie giggling in the background, but Ainsley's making her laugh. So today we started letter C. Letter C is the letter of the week, and so we did that this morning, and then we did some St. Patrick's Day stuff. So we read a couple books about St. Patrick's Day, and then, you guys, a leprechaun came to our house and hid some gold coins in a bucket of rice. And so now we are in the garage digging through to see if we can find the gold coins. So we're doing that right now because I have wisened up and don't do rice inside. We just do it in the garage. So as far as reading goes, I finished Are We There Yet by Kathleen West, and I'm giving it 3.5 stars. So I really loved this book at the beginning, and I thought it like started a bunch of really interesting topics, but then it just kind of went downhill. And not in the sense that like something bad happened, but so basically this book is about 3 mothers who have been friends since their kids are in kindergarten. Now they're in 7th grade, and the roles that they have played that whole time are like starting to be challenged, because we've got Nadia, who has the problem child, Meredith, who is the perfectionist with this perfect daughter, and then Alice, who is also kind of pretty like on top of it, and she's a businesswoman. She just manages everything, and she's got Teddy and then a 7-year-old daughter as well. So a bullying scandal is brought to light where Teddy is supposedly the main bully. And so that kind of shakes everything, because now it's like a criminal level, because there's distribution of photos of minors and things. And so that topic was brought up, and it was really important. And yet I feel like it was done in a way that kind of cheapened it and like didn't talk about the things that I wanted it to talk about, and combined, like, because of all of the mama drama that I talked about earlier, you know, a lot of the cattiness between the women and that kind of stuff, it just kind of felt like over the top drama when that is something that is very, very serious and very relevant. And like, I felt like it just wasn't, I don't know, I can't really articulate what I'm saying, but this book also tried to tackle a lot of different things. So it talked about like the mother's different roles and the way they identify themselves by their children. And so that was like a topic. And then kind of watching Alice like come to her own sort of happened. And then Alice, like there's some adoption stuff that's talked about, as well as a secret baby. And that was like talked about, but like didn't, I don't know, like it just made the book feel a little unfocused. There's also one of the characters that may or may not have an eating disorder, and I don't know why that was brought up at all, because it was not discussed. And like her mom tries to kind of trick her into eating stuff, and I really, really, really didn't like that and felt like that needed to be addressed or else not in the book. And all of the things, like by the time I got to 350 pages, I was like kind of just tired of the drama, if that makes sense. Like it took a bunch of things that are very valid, very important topics, and it kind of just made them blah. And like the end wrapped up super quick. So I just feel like we didn't get enough time with the issues that were attempted to be brought up. And the first half was like a 5-star book for me, but then by the end I gave it 3.5. So that is still an enjoyable book, especially if you like domestic drama. It was good. It just wasn't great. So still thank you to NetGalley and Berkeley for allowing me to review it. It comes out this week, so keep your eyes out for it. So then I started 9 Perfect Strangers by Leah Moriarty. And this one I am buddy reading with Karen from Rather Be Reading, and it's a long one. My copy's like 450 some pages. And I don't really know what it's about. I'm on chapter 5, and there's like 79 chapters. So it too is relatively short chapters. And this one is about 9 people, I guess, that go to a health spa and just what they get up to. So I don't really know anything. I've met like 3 characters, but we really only know one. She is a romance author, so that's fun. But I'm just really excited to buddy read with Karen because I love her and we don't chat nearly enough. So that is everything reading-wise. Today we're just kind of hanging out, doing stuff. It's off and on raining, so we'll see how that goes, and I'll check in later. Hey everyone, it is Tuesday at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. I don't know. I'm just about to go in and make dinner. I kind of switched up the angle on you out here. Just sitting out on the deck because it is like 55 and we haven't been outside like at all. So decided to come out here for a little bit. And anyway, so today my dad came over for a little bit this morning. And that was fun. We haven't seen him in like 7 or 8 weeks because they've been gone. So it was really nice to hang out with him. And then we just kind of did stuff here. Like, I don't know, somehow the day has passed and Jeremy was in Missouri somewhere, so he wasn't here, and then he's home now. So that's really it. Like, our day, Ainsley has been doing puzzles, and she hung out with me and my dad, and obviously, like, we all just kind of hung out, and she's really practicing scissor skills. So that's really all we did today. So now I'm going to go in and make dinner, and tonight is Tuna Tuesday, so we're going to have sandwiches, so that's easy. But tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, so I'm making a ton of green food. So for breakfast, I think we're going to have green muffins, and so I need to make those. So anyway, long story short, that is what's been going on life-wise. As far as reading goes, I'm still reading 9 Perfect Strangers by Leah Moriarty, and I'm liking it. Karen and I are talking a lot, like we're really trying to make something sinister out of this situation, because otherwise it's just a character study about these 9 people going to this health club. And we don't really know what's going on. We're knowing more and more about the people. And like, as things go on, we realize like the intentions may not be great of the gal running it, but I don't know. It's like very slow. There's really just enough to kind of intrigue you. And in this health clinic, they're not allowed to speak or make eye contact or anything like that. And so we've talked about like the fact that like something like that extreme will change your perspective on life for at least a little bit. So I don't know if that's the whole point. I don't really know. So far it's okay. We'll see how the end goes. I've got probably 25 or 30% left. I'm mostly listening on audio, which I think is very helpful because some of the chapters are so long and then some are super short. So I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know if I talked about it last time, but I finished The Babysitter's Club, gave it 3 stars. It was good. The nostalgia factor was there, but it was nothing exceptional. So 3 stars on that. And that's really everything reading wise. When I don't finish something, I almost like forget to update, especially because today was so like non-eventful. So yeah, that's everything. I will check in later. Hey everyone, as you can see behind me, it's not the prettiest day, but we are outside for a little bit just to get some wiggles out. It is St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day. Today we did some fun stuff so far. So Ainsley slept till almost 9, so that was crazy, but then we got to pretend to be leprechauns. So we made a little care package for our neighbors because they are so sweet to us. And last night, the woman, she came over and had a little gift bag for my girls, and it was just like out of the blue, so sweet. She is a night nurse in a town an hour away, and right now she's working on the COVID unit as well as the psychiatric unit. And like, if that woman's not an angel, I don't know what is, because she's just so kind. And she said she just like, she does 12-hour shifts for 3 or 4 days there, and so she said she shops in the gift shop for my kids, and it's just so cute and sweet. And so we took them a little care package and we got to pretend to be leprechauns. So we snuck over there super sneaky and left some gold coins and a little package on their porch, so that's fun. We also had green breakfast, and I forgot to take any pictures or videos of it, but I used spirulina to make green yogurt, and we had green apples, and I had made green muffins yesterday. So that, and then a green smoothie to drink. So we have a lot of green, and I have plans to do green food all day today. And so we'll see how that works out, like digestively, because that might be weird. So for lunch, we're having avocado toast and kiwi. So we'll see, and maybe some green beans or something. But so that is everything St. Patrick's Day wise. We also have I got the girls window clings, and those were in the dollar section at Target, and they have provided so much entertainment, so that is great. I've got some like worksheet St. Patrick Day things for Ainsley if she wants them, and some sunglasses and some like fun stuff like that. So we're just celebrating St. Patrick's Day on this kind of yucky day. So as far as reading goes, I finished 9 Perfect Strangers by Liam Moriarty. And first, I just want to say I don't ever want to read another Liam Moriarty unless I'm buddy reading with Karen, because she is an Australian. Liam Moriarty is Australian, and so there's like the whole first half of the book, they are obsessed with Reese's peanut butter cups, and she's like, that is stupid because that's not even a thing here. Like, you can't even buy them except in like specialty shops there in Australia. So just pick a different snack. But because the book is set in Australia, so it's just those kind of things are funny that I would never have picked up on. But this book is about 9 people who go to this health retreat. Some are wanting to fix their marriage, some are wanting to like de-stress, some are wanting to lose weight. Like, they're just going for all these different reasons. And the first half, I was really intrigued, like, what is going to happen, because they set a really ominous tone of like something sinister's got to be going on. This is kind of weird. Like, they can't make eye contact, they can't talk. Like, I was feeling stressed out about it, and I wasn't even there. But then about halfway, things got a little bit weird, and like, I don't know, something about this just didn't work for me. I gave it 3 stars, and I really, like, I was even reading reviews to see if like somebody else could put voice to what I'm feeling, and I've heard a lot of just like, I was so ready for it to be done by the end. I'm not sure what was I'm not sure what was wrong with it, but it's slow paced, and it's 450 pages, and like there is like a twist, but I just wanted more. I think I just wanted more from this book. And so it was okay. I was entertained enough. If I didn't have it on audio, I probably would have DNF'd it. And then there were 9 people, and I think there could have been like 5, and it would have been a lot more effective, because even like there's a couple that are just thrown in there and don't have as much of a storyline. And even the ones that are a little bit bigger, like I kept telling Karen, like, I can't picture her in my head because she's described in like contradicting ways. And so that, and then just some of the characters' responses to things, I'm like, really like, you're okay with that? And so, I don't know. I just didn't really feel like I knew them enough. And for it being such a slow character study, I wanted to know them better. So, that's that. Then I picked up Rain Shadow Road by Lisa Kleypas. And this is the second in her Friday Harbor series. This is a contemporary series. I love Lisa Kleypas as a contemporary writer. I have not found any of her historical romance that I like, but that's because I have a problem with historical romance. I just don't like it. But so this one is so cute. This series is about 3 brothers, and then it's 4 books, so I don't know who the 4th book is going to be about. But in the first one, the brother is in charge of like his 7-year-old niece or something, because their sister died, and so it's his. And the little girl is selectively mute, so it's his relationship with a toy store owner that gets her to talk. Now in this one, this woman, she has this sister who is a little bit younger than her, and she had, I think, meningitis when she was young. And so for that reason, her parents are like, say this girl can do no wrong. They have no rules for her. Like, they just coddled the heck out of her. And so now they're adults, and our main character is engaged to this guy. I think they're engaged. Maybe they're just dating. I don't know. Maybe they're just dating. But anyway, he breaks up with her, and he's like, and I'm leaving you for your sister. And so she's like, oh my gosh, like, it's just the height of like, of course you are. And so they get engaged right away, and she thinks her parents are going to be just like, well, we've got to just let her do her thing. And so I've been so angry at so many points in this book because of the way that everybody treats this woman. Like, I don't know. I think I'm very cognizant of, like, even it's hard now, like, Annie gets away with stuff because she's a baby, and she truly doesn't understand, but I hate saying that to Ainsley, because I just hate that, like, inequity between siblings. And, like, I think rules at least should be consistent among kids in some ways. And so seeing that, especially with grown adults, is gross. And but anyway, she meets one of the brothers, and he is kind of like a fake dating situation, because her ex wants her to be happy with somebody else so he can get married to the sister. So there's kind of a fake dating a little bit. I don't know. It's really cute, really fun. I really have liked both of the books that I've read in this series. So that is everything. I'm going to go inside and make some lunch, and we'll check in later. Okay, so I'm back because I forgot. I'm going to close out this vlog here and make this go back to the 2 a week, at least for this week, because I've had some long clips, and it started on Sunday, and I normally start on Monday, so you guys probably don't care about any of that. But I will insert any clips that we have from the rest of St. Patrick's Day, and then I will talk to you in the next one. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you then. Bye.